And then you're going to put them inside.
When Crystal Kissman unloads her groceries,
Do you have more in there?
I got the carrot.
she's paying more and getting less.
Oh, it's crazy. I remember I used to spend $200 for every 2 weeks, and I would get double. You could put more there.
As a single mom, putting food on the table is a daily struggle, especially fresh items like 4-year-old Michael's favorite, strawberries.
One time, they were like $7.99, but he cried so bad, I was like, okay, I'll get him this one time, but it's not like every time I can get him what he wants.
Now a temporary boost to GST credit payments for some low-income Canadians is being billed as a grocery rebate to relieve stretched budgets. The government will spend $2.5 billion to help 11 million households. Single Canadians and seniors can receive upwards of $200. Families with children about double that.
I'm going to say it's better than nothing, but then again, it's not enough.
With the rising costs, it's not going to make a huge difference, definitely not.
When it comes to direct benefits to Canadians, that's about it. And last year's supplement for low-income renters will not be renewed, although a previously announced new first-time homebuyers account will come into effect. But experts say as Canada's population hits new records, there still isn't enough new affordable housing.
We could have promised to build more affordable rental housing in specific, not just housing in general, but affordable rental housing. As we pour over 1.5 million people into our economy every year.
We already have this.
For Kissman, from food to rent, the bills keep piling up.
So I try to look in the positive, but I don't know what the future holds.
The budget did include action against payday lenders, cracking down so they can't charge painfully high interest rates, as well as a pilot project for free automatic tax returns for low-income Canadians. Some small changes that could make a difference. Nisha Patel, CBC News, Ottawa.
Let's bring in our chief political correspondent, Rosemary Barton. So, Rosie, we have the details, but let's talk a little bit about what's behind this budget politically.
Yeah, I mean, that's where things get a bit interesting, Adrienne. In many ways, this is the budget that had to happen in order to keep NDP support and, of course, avoid an election. That massive investment in the dental plan expansion, that's part of that agreement that both parties struck to work together on some key policy issues. The one-time grocery rebate, that's also very much in response to pressure from the NDP. So the Liberals have managed to buy that support short-term with those two items. The clean energy investment, that's something else. That's responding to something different, the global economy, if you will. But all of this comes at a significant cost. And given the state of the economy, which is softer, I think, than anticipated, that's fair to say, it means there's not a lot of room here if things go off the rails in the months to come. And that makes it awfully difficult for this government to claim that it is practicing fiscal restraint. But overall, this budget that focuses on a few big priorities buys the government some time in hopes the economy improves next year as we get ever closer to a possible election.
All right, Rosie Barton in Ottawa, thank you.
Thanks.